Okay, I'm gonna go over my one trade today. Um, in the pre-market, I felt that I didn't have a clear idea which direction the charts wanted to go. Look, because I was looking at VIX, and VIX was very didn't really give me was flat at top. Then I had like this level that I found from a while ago, so I didn't really have an idea which direction price wanted to go. Aside for potential shorts, I was looking potentially short because of this. We had some strong selling. We had a bearish engulfing candle, and then we're basically below it the whole time. And then that was pretty much it. That's all I really had. So, um, but for me, I could have used NQ as my guide for my potential short versus VIX, because VIX didn't give me a sign. So that's something for me to look into. That if VIX doesn't give me a sign of what direction we want to go, I may have to find what NQ is doing to help guide me with the direction of the market. So no VIX idea of where the market will go. Probably June. Probably NQ. Apollo NQ. Right. That's pretty much it. So I'm gonna write this down. No VIX. Look at NQ. No VIX guide. Look at NQ. So I'll go over the trade that I did miss. But first I'll go over the trade that I did take. I took a trade. Um, let me pull up the chart. Or let me pull up the this. So I took a trade at 1435 at 552.50. Storing for short and got out at 552.25. And so once my screenshots pop up, I'll go over them. So we had a strong sell off here. I noticed that the price actually started picking up around 1345, which is like 135, and I was interested in going short, but I didn't have anything on my high time frame that caught my attention until it was too late, right? We did have this here, this nice inverted hammer candle, which coincides with NQ's hitting NQ hitting the initial balance as well, high. So both of them were rejecting initial balance. So I could have entered here when price broke the trend line of this um, candle, but I missed that opportunity. So I was looking for a pullback, and we did get a pullback into this candle here, this one here, um, this one here. This one here had a volume, and then going to the Heikin-Nashi, I marked this level that we need to get below it, and that's what I was actually looking for, and why I didn't notice this. So once we got below it, we did retest, but I didn't catch that retest. I tried to take the second retest here, and that was my entry. All right. I waited for this candle to close. Really, is what I was waiting for, and then I looked for an entry because I didn't want the price to just keep going. I was looking for an inverted candle, or a regular hammer candle on this for this instance, where basically it's this candle, but this top part at the top and the wick at the bottom, which is kind of what we got here. So that's why I looked for that entry with my stop loss right above this high volume. So after entering around that reject of that area, I didn't wait for a channel break. I prematurely entered it. Price, did I save it? Price, after I entered, price started rejecting. Didn't reach my area, and it shot down. Once it started shooting down, I moved my stop loss near my break, near my entry, looking for a price to hopefully continue lower to the continue lower to the low of day, which is here, and then pre-market low of day, which was really here. Right, this is what I was aiming for, but price barely moved today. About a 15-point range. So I was asking for way too much out of the market that wasn't moving. VIX wasn't even at a level, and then Q was the only one that was holding us down for the most part. So that was my one trade. I ended up getting stopped out here. Thankfully, I was able to close at break even. I was willing to take this loss here. This might be like a $300 loss. Um, let's see if I can get a close up of the thing so I could do the math. So I went one ES contract, so 5558 minus 5552.5 times 50, so a $275 loss. Um, we did, yeah, we barely went low enough for me to really take an exit, maybe 2 points. I thought about exiting down here because we got here and just calling it. I also thought about entering another contract here because I like this candle, but I didn't want to be greedy, and then and skewed the idea of where I wanted to exit. I didn't have an idea, so I just followed my intuition and then basically got out where I needed to get out, and thankfully I did, because after I exit the trade, it continued to reverse. Let's pull this up over here. And so after I exit the trade here, we just got this huge reversal, hitting my stop loss after the second pullback, and then just kept digging higher and higher and higher. And I don't know why the market's moving right now, because it's supposed to be closed tomorrow. Okay, anyways, so that was my one trade. So let me clear all of the noise that I have here. And the trade that I could have taken was from this candle at 10:15. All right, because I was looking for a nice inverted hammer candle up here, like maybe, well, it's like this, or maybe even a regular hammer candle, but just at the top, which I cannot find right now. Get an example somewhere. Usually 30 minutes are usually my go-to, like this. So I was looking for something like this. Nope, I lied, not like that. I was looking for something like, no, oh, my bonanza, kind of like this here, but at the top of it, so I can draw my my channel. That's what I was looking for, but we didn't get that. And but I should have stayed aware of what was happening, because we did get an engulfing candle right here, right here, with NQ staying low. And where was VIX? VIX was at the lows there, right? So bouncing up. So with VIX bouncing up, and we got this would have been my go-to candle to look for a channel. So let's draw a box around it. Boom. Okay, now let's go to ES. We'll go to 5 minute first, and then we'll go to 1 minute. So go. I'm gonna make this the 15 minute, just so we can have an idea of what price is acting, or how price is looking there. So we have this candle at 15, and then to 30 at this side, right? So 15. So right here, the close of this candles right here, and then so I would look for a channel break on a pullback, redraw as channel, boom, go into the 1 minute. Let's make this a full screen, and then so something like this, and now make it a little tighter. Oh, got caught. This, that, all right, and then probably take either the breakout here or the retest here. So one of these, and then the stop loss right above here. All right, and so would have had this move here, risking about 3 points to make about 7, right? 3.5 to make 7, which gave me my 2-1. All right, and then that would also be like probably would have exit the trade here. All right, because we're hitting basically the initial balance. So, but I would need to probably better exit at a volume area. So either or here, there, all of these would have been good exits to get out of this trade. So that was probably the only one true setup, and then the other one came when we had this here at 13:45, and I think also on the 30-minute it was 13:30. All right, so that was the other true setup, but I think I was exhausted then. I had a headache, and I was trying my best to stay at front of the charts, but I had to walk away. But this would have been a nice trade. Put it, my channel would had to be prematurely set in, and try to take the break here. That would have been right before the close. On the 1 minute, do we even get a chance? I don't know if we got a chance to even get into this trade. Yeah, I wouldn't have gotten a chance. Price would have just dumped on me. So yeah, so I wouldn't been able to catch this trade anyways. If I wanted to, I would have to try to really try to hijack it and get in, maybe here, and try to catch that. But price just dumped, so didn't really have much of an entry unless I was getting in after we touched that to drop. VIX wasn't near anything that I could recall. Yeah, so this was the only VIX location that we had that coincided with the 15-minute with NQ below. So that was the only setup truly that made sense with proper confirmation, rejection of VIX, bouncing off of this level, moving higher, and ES giving the engulfing candle here. That was it. That was pretty much it, and then just a quick scalp, and then the rest of the day probably could have walked away from there. This would have been nice instead of me being here till I was here till almost the close. I would have been happy to be done by 11, 10:45, 11, and then just taking a nap and just do anything else but sit here at these charts all day. That's it. Tomorrow won't be trading because it's Juneteenth. Markets are pretty much dead for the day, and then Thursday and Fridays are what's left, and then we have one more week for June. So when that's